Are you wondering about the real estate market in Kensington these days? Well, that's what we're talking about today. So let's dive right in. Today is September 20th, 2020. And as Montgomery County stays on hold in phase 2 of reopening, I'm keeping a careful eye on what's happening with Kensington real estate. Today we'll go through an overview of the August numbers for Kensington, so you can get a sense of what's been going on in the local real estate market last month. I've also included numbers for August of 2019 to help you get a little perspective about how it compares to a year ago. We'll start with total active properties. August of this year, 18. August of last year, 28. That's a decrease of 35%. New pendings, 20. This year, 13 last year. That's an increase of 53%. New listings, 36 this year, 16 last year. That's an increase of 125%. Expired, withdrawn, and canceled properties. 6 in August of this year, 12 in August of last year. That's a decrease of 50%. And total settled properties, 27 August of this year, 34 August of last year. That's a decrease of 20%. So, as you can see, the active inventory has continued to slide down. It's decreased 35% year over year. And new listings have increased year over year, but they've decreased month over month. So the signals are kind of mixed. New pendings show an increase year over year, but they've decreased month over month. Part of this is seasonal. Even with health concerns, people still want to go on vacation in August. I will say that I've definitely noticed an increase in seller inquiries over the past 45 to 60 days. That bump up in new listings shows that some sellers are stepping into the market to take advantage of this really strong demand. But still, the active inventory moves down. The seesaw is still firmly in the seller's favor, and houses that are attractively priced and show well are selling quickly and often with multiple offers. So now, let's take a brief look at the days on market and the list to sell ratios for the months of August. The median days on market for sold properties was 6 days. Median days on market for active under contract properties, 4 days. And the median days on market for pending properties was 6 days. The list to sell ratio was a whopping 102%. For a little bit of perspective, the days on market for sold properties in August of 2019 was 27 days. So that's a decrease of 77% year over year. This last graphic shows the change in median sales price year over year in Kensington. We went from $637,500 last year to $670,000 for an increase of 5%. That's a very strong showing. Whenever I talk to people, they always want to know, how's the market? The strong seller's market that we've seen for pretty much all of 2020 continues, and the month of August hasn't really shown us any big change. I'll be watching to see how things do change, but at 1.2 months worth of active properties, it's got a long ways to go before the balance tips strongly in the buyer's favor. Normally, September's a month when sellers who might have been waiting because things were a little quiet at the end of the summer put their house on the market, and that tends to push inventory numbers up. But 2020 is anything but a normal real estate market, so we'll see what the September numbers look like when they come out in October. Of course, things could move to a more balanced market or even a buyer's market in the future. If the economy turns in a negative direction and buyer confidence is impacted, that'll certainly change the market. Our local real estate market continues to show strength, largely driven by the huge imbalance between supply and demand. As we head into the fall, I'll watch the trends carefully and see how the buyers and sellers continue to move through the 2020 real estate market. If you feel like you're ready to buy or sell, there are certainly opportunities out there, especially if you're a seller. But if you're in a position where you aren't ready yet, it's a good time to start planning so that when you are comfortable moving forward, you will be ready. You might think that it's too early, but the whole process always takes longer than people expect, and you'd be better off being ready a little early rather than too late. If you'd like to see my recent video about closing problems and how to avoid them, click here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel so you get updates as soon as they come out, click there. If you have any questions for me, my contact information is below. Or you can leave a comment in the remarks. Take care and stay safe.